Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we took care of all sorts of little things. We viewed a heart-to-heart in Argentum, we did some little things on blade charts, went over some misconceptions, and completed 12 brother-sister pawn at long last. This time, if we go into Perun's chart, Chivalry needs us to complete a quest called Eternal Spirit in Argentum. We're doing our first blade storyline in a while. In order to do this quest, you'll need to accept another quest that I won't be doing for a long time, Uncover the Truth. It's fine. You can just accept it. You don't really talk to anybody. It's really quick. You're not gonna get roped into a cutscene. You just accept it from the same notice board that should appear after that. Perun, is something up? Well, this poster may have caught my attention a little. I'm proud of that. I put it up myself. Poster, let me see. Looking for missing children. We already took care of that. We found her son. If you can help with the investigation anyway, please contact Silas at the Goldmouth flight deck. Yeah, I can see why that would bother you. I would like to meet with Silas and find out more details. Would that be all right? Be my guest. Let's go meet the guy. Eternal Spirits. I don't know about you, but to me it just sounds like they're talking about going to go see a nice show up in the Rumble Tum Canteen. Silas! I can only ever think of Fire Emblem when I think of you. You saw the poster I put up? It would be so great if you could help out. The poster mentioned some missing children. What exactly has happened? Just recently, my son and a bunch of other kids disappeared without a trace. This isn't something that usually happens here on Goldmouth. Me and the other parents got together and organized a search party, but there was no sign of them anywhere. My wife's so worried about whether her son's safe, she can barely even work up the appetite to eat. Of course, anyone would be worried in a situation like this. To be frank, it's more than me and the other parents can handle, so we're looking for anyone who can help out. And that's why you put up that poster? Exactly. Sorry to bother you, but could you help us find any clue to where the missing kids might have gone? Posing in unison! Absolutely, don't worry. We'll bring those children home safe and sound. That's mighty fine of you to say that. Might I ask the name of your son? He's called Sjarmel. He's a very curious, mischievous sort of boy, but he's an angel at heart. I see. I'm going to do another sweep of Goldmouth, so could you guys ask around on the ground floor? The kids are always playing around the exit dock and return port, so merchants might have seen something. Though, of course, people are always coming and going from Argentum, so I doubt they'll remember everyone. Thank you for the information. Leave the rest to me. Thanks. I'm counting on you. It's an entire quest focused on Perun. Sorry, Florin. Shoon! Ah, you're looking for that incident with the disappearing kids, are you? I heard the parents have organized a search party, but they still haven't been found. Sorry, but I don't know anything personally. I'll ask around and see if anyone has any info. I hate to think how the parents must be feeling right now. Cheers. I like your hat. Oh, right, missing children. You're trying to find out where Sjarmel went. He hasn't been playing around here lately. Not that I was particularly friendly with him to begin with. I just figured he must have found some other place to amuse himself. Hope you managed to find him anyway. Yes. Friends look for Sjarmel and other little pawn. Watata remember them well, always playing around where Watata working. Not getting in way though. Sometimes even help Watata out. Very good little pawns. Watata not see them lately though. Is a bit lonely without them.
Wait, the kids have gone missing? Lots of them? It's terrible! It's weird though. Argentum's so full of people. You think any kidnapping you're gonna like would have noticed right away. At any rate, let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
How was it? Did you pick up any good leads? No, I'm afraid nobody seemed to have any notable information. I see. I asked around a bit myself, but couldn't find anything new either. But they've got to be out there somewhere, right? They can't have just vanished forever. Don't worry. I promise I'll find your boy and all the other children. Just give me a little more time. I hope you're right. I really don't know who else to turn to right now. Many people enter and exit Argentum every day. Is it possible they could have been taken to a different nation? That's a good question. It sounds like Goldmouth has been searched quite thoroughly. Other nations may be the only possibility. but it would take a long time for us to travel from country to country searching for leads. Perhaps we should make use of our mercenary manpower to efficiently investigate all fronts. An excellent idea. Can you handle it? But of course, I'll let you know as soon as we have any information. Thank you, Perun. You're a very upstanding individual. Child disappearances require chivalry and ancient wisdom, making Perun a required pick for this. See you in a minute, Perry. Doesn't really fit her. What's the 24? I don't know if that's actually a thing. It just sounded like a thing a cop would say when looking for a missing person.
More strategies.
Talk to Perun at Fonsamima Port in Uraya. That's where she's waiting for us. Is everyone here? If I may, I'd like to share my findings concerning the missing children. It sounds like you've happened across something interesting, Perun. I believe so. Apparently a similar incident has been taking place here in Fonsamima as well. A number of children have been reported missing. I can't help but think this must be related to the Argentum case somehow. I don't like the sound of all this. Nor do I. This may be a more insidious case than we expected. There's an informant in the city by the name of Dareth. We should see what he has to offer first. Gotcha, let's move. Perun must be in the party for the scene to trigger. She's not in the party because she was off on a merc mission. Could be a little confusing, took me a second to realize. So you're Dareth, the informant. That's my name, and that's my trade, yes? Some information you're after? We're looking for any information you can provide about the incident with the disappearing children. Ah, that nasty little business. I've been looking into it already for some other clients, but it's bizarre how little information seems to be out there. It's got to the point where everyone thinks they've been spirited away by supernatural forces or something. So as much as it pains me to admit it, I really don't have any information for you on that front. Sorry. Oh, I see. Sorry, did I just hear you talking about vanishing children? Yes, we were. Why? It's my daughter, Maka. She said she was going out to play, but she still hasn't come back. I can't seem to find any of the kids who are with her either. It's like they vanished into thin air. I was just worrying that this might have something to do with all those scary spiritings away. Do you know where your daughter went to play? I'm afraid I'm not sure where she would have gone exactly. Me and the other parents have been out looking for them. Maybe some of the others would know more than I do. In that case, we would like to ask the other parents a few questions. Do you know where we can find them? Well, let's see. Lacey lives in the entertainment district, and Kelty lives in the commercial district. Oh, and Daffod should be somewhere around Gwyneth Patty's. It'll be easiest to go and find them directly. Thank you very much. You've been a great help. And don't worry, we will find your children without fail. Really? Yes. You just sit tight and wait for their safe return. Oh, thank you so much. I wish you the best of luck. First things first. Let's go find these other parents and ask them for clues. I haven't found a single clue that might help me find my daughter or Maka. I'd heard that incidents like this were on the rise lately, but I never thought it would happen to us. It kills me that there's nothing I can do now but pray they're all safe. You know Maka? Helping out with the search, are you? Sorry, but I don't have anything new to tell you. I thought the kids were just going to play nearby like they usually do. Did they wander off too far, maybe? Even if they did, what happened to them out there? A monster attack? Or were they just spirited away? Why didn't I keep a closer eye on my daughter? You're looking for the missing kids, are you? I only just found this out myself, but someone heard they were going to play around Lake Varna. That place is much too dangerous for children, so I'm not sure I believe it myself. But you never know. I just wish I knew where they are now. You don't think they're hurt, do you? They must be so hungry. Oh, it drives me crazy thinking about it. Since we're at the playhouse, we could stop in and check on Cole just really quick. Oh, he doesn't have anything new to say. Okay. Keep on not writing that play then. Lake Varna is all the way at the top of the head of the Titan. This would be what, like 30 miles from the city, and they'd be coming over here to play? It's kind of their own damn fault they got kidnapped at that point, I'm just saying. Over in the water is that diving spot that we saw so long ago, and we've come so far we don't even need to switch around our blades to make it happen anymore. What a grand feeling. Mithra, it's down, not back. Oh, okay. Last time we saw this waterfall was with Vandam. I'm so happy we got to come back here. Is this where the kids were playing? I can't see anything around here that would count as a clue. No, nor can I. But the sheer lack of clues itself points to the possibility someone has been deliberately erasing any evidence. Yeah, it does seem more likely that it's the work of criminals rather than just being a monster attack. At any rate, let's keep looking. We still might find something. Help! That boy's being attacked by a monster! Let's go help him. Perun, you get out here with your break art. Let's do it. I don't care if Tora's got a better one. You're gonna break this guy's kneecaps into next week! Or something along those lines. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's been a while since we've seen Perun. I decided that we'd try her on Rex just because the break art can be awfully good. Okay, I was right on time there. I thought I was a little early. Mithra? Topple him? We'll go for your level 3. This should do a lot of damage together with a launch. Rarely does the launch ever get timed that well. Lightning Bolt Zeke. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it as Thunderbolt Zeke. Topple again, go! Nice! Kid got to see some grade A fighting. I inspire a lot of people to become superheroes, you know? Are you all right? Yeah, thanks, nice lady. You're perfectly welcome. You seem to be Tantalese. How did you end up here? I just woke up here. I don't know how it happened. I was scared and I tried to make a run for it, but then that monster, you just woke up here. I always thought that spiriting away stuff was just nonsense, but it's starting to sound more likely. It's too early to say for sure. For the moment, let's just head back to Fonsamima and report in to Diana. Agreed. It doesn't seem likely, but there's always a chance this is one of the kids she's looking for. Who's that boy? We found him being attacked by a monster near Lake Varna, where the kids apparently went. Do you recognize him at all? No, I don't have any Tantalese acquaintances. I see. Do you think it means the same thing's happening over in Tantal too? It's quite possible. And if so, this really is starting to sound like some kind of kidnapping incident rather than anything supernatural. You don't think my daughter may have been kidnapped and taken to a different country too? It seems quite likely. But what would someone do that for? I can't begin to imagine. At any rate, this boy is the only lead we currently have. Shall we take him home to Tantal and see what we can find there? Let's see if we can find his parents in Theoswar. Are you gonna take me home? You know where my mommy is? That's right. Let's go and look for her together, shall we? Uh-huh, thanks, nice lady. Perhaps learning more about this boy's situation will help us find out what happened to the other children. Diana, I'm sorry, but could you wait a little longer? Of course, please do whatever you must. If this is an international incident, there's not much we can do here, but wait and hope for good news. Perun is so likable. She's so hardworking for this, and she's so driven in what she's doing. She's somebody you can't help but admire. Off to Theoswar.
Came a pretty long way, hey?
What now then?
Picnates, not Picantes, has a new Merc mission. It's about the Tantal food supply problem. As you know, all Tantalese ether has been diverted into the creation of core chips. This has turned the environment into a snow desert, making it impossible to grow crops. So if you could find some seeds that can withstand the cold, we might be able to start growing again. We may be able to bring back a little promise to Tantal if you succeed. This reminds me of how Antarctica is a desert. Deserts are not really related to temperature. It's more related to climate, as in rainfall and how much you get in a year. So Antarctica is classified as that. Oh, this is a Zenobia mission. She has the 2 field skills that are required right at the top. Oh wait, Zenobia has to be the leader of this. Man, I thought I was being all like, hey, look at me. I know the field skills from memory. No, oh, wait, oh, that's not the right one. You get back here, Zenobia. You get back here. That's a Merc mission for another day. This is what happens when you don't read. Cold-proof crops, just animal and ice. Really simple. Martal, thank goodness you're all right. Mommy! Well, that's one family happily reunited. Yes, a smile on a child's face is always a wonderful sight. Thank you so much for bringing my boy back home. We only did what any upstanding individual would do. There's just one thing we'd like to ask. Do you remember anything at all about how he went missing? Yes, it was in the early morning. I had some business at the shops in Elmo Square, so I brought him along with me. But when I took my eyes off him for a moment, he had vanished. I'm so glad he came home safe. Hey, nice lady. Yes, what is it, my dear? Listen, I think I remembered something. Someone took me to Gembu Port and put me on a boat. Are you sure? Uh-huh. But then I had to drink something funny and I fell asleep, so I don't remember anything else. That's more than enough. Thank you. No problem. Genbu Port early in the morning. We should go and have a look. There doesn't seem to be anything suspicious going on here right now. Culprit always returned to scene of crime. We just watch and wait. Agreed. Let's keep our eyes open for anything untoward. I don't wanna, let go! What was that voice? Let's move.
Will somebody shut this bairn up? Hurry up! You have to get out of here before someone comes.
Don't lay a finger on those children!
Crap! Are we busted? Leg it! Those little shits got away! Who cares? Forget them.
Help us!
It's okay, child. We will keep you safe from now on.
Cast off!
Don't think you can get away that easily. I've got many questions to ask you.
Oh boy, what stupid driver names are we getting today? Eden Driver and Radish Driver. Those actually aren't that stupid. Radish sounds kind of like radish, but it's okay. We'll just smack him all around regardless of what his name sounds like. Perun, you open up with a level 1 special. Go! Ha 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 ha! Just rapidly stabbing him. Not gonna get that back in time for the topple, unfortunately, but that's okay because there it is. Best possible cancel, followed up with that. Give me a topple. Oh man, okay. Give me Nia. Ah, damn it, he's dead. Crap. We got a party heal, I guess? We got a weakness against fire, which we're definitely not gonna be seeing on an Ice Blade combo route, but that's okay. I've been saying that a lot this fight. Perun, you come out here and do an okay break. And then we'll do that. Tora, you follow up with a freeze. Got a launch, and that's it. That looked like it should count as a smash art. It was very fitting. Where were you trying to take these children? Silence will not do you any good now. Where were you taking them? More Ardain. Naf said. We were told to bring children from nations around the world. Told to. Then there are more people involved in this. Well, of course there are. You think we could kidnap children from all over the world on our own? Let me rephrase my question. For what purpose were you abducting these children? No point asking us that. We were just doing it for the payment our client offered. It's none of our business what they wanted with a bunch of brats. Wretched scum! Come on! We'll just have to head to the port. We'll just have to head for Port and Angam and more Ardain and investigate there. I would say, why are the staff here at the port not doing anything? But there's nobody here. It's an isolationist society. There's not really anybody to see anything. Those guys had a few core crystals on them. I say we awaken them and see what we can get. Oh, this guy, the guy who dreamed of being like Lady Morag. I see no reason not to talk to you as the lady herself and see if you say anything. Oh, it's a cutscene, so, oh no, he's here. Lady Morag, is there something you need? Oh, I noticed this time. Just a little information, if you would. Have you seen a ship with children on board around these parts? No, I don't believe there are any ships of that nature here. Are you quite certain? Did you check the cargo? We conduct thorough checks on all ships that dock here. There should be no mistake. I see. My apologies for wasting your time. What could this mean? Did those crooks feed us false information? No, perhaps we were the ones who leapt to conclusions. There is another port in Morardain. At the old factory, Rabanna was constructing artificial blades. A ship would be able to dock there without subjugating itself to any checks. A facility like that would be the perfect place for hiding the children. That has to be it. We have to save those kids as quickly as possible. Let's check out the factory. We can't skip travel to the factory directly, having to actually walk from the lower level, taking us to past all these jokers who didn't see anything. Yes. Oh yeah, they'll never see you behind those twigs. It's the children. So we found them, about time. Come on, let's go and save them. No, wait one moment. Simply defeating these villains would not be difficult, but the children make things more complicated. If we take too long rescuing them, the crooks might use the children as hostages. We can't allow that. You're right, but that doesn't mean we can just stand around here. Agreed. So let's split into 2 teams. I'll play the decoy and draw off the enemy. While they're distracted, the rest of you can get the children to safety. Are you sure you can handle the decoy mission on your own? Don't worry, I can take care of myself. Perun, be careful, all right? Of course. I wish you all the best of luck as well. Perun's now outside the party. How do you like that? A blade quest where you can't use the blade in question. Still doesn't mean I'm gonna talk about Florin, though.
Back to back.
I think I'm gonna take Percy here. We're gonna be fighting some humans coming up, and that just sounds like fun, getting off Percy's ability if we can. They're all inside the old factory. Oh, you can't skip travel here either. We're just gonna have to go all in. All right, okay, fine. So, I have to say, I kind of feel like now that we got Cutie Pie, I can talk about this. Cutie just has no place in this party. She's overshadowed in just every way, shape, or form. Everyone has a good fire blade, so I wasn't hoping for another one of those. Bridget's an evasion tank who's fire element. She joins one fight after Cutie. I've talked about that before, so I don't like that. And then there's the fact that Cutie Pie is just so much better, and you're only gonna switch into QT for specific arts. There's no real reason to make use of her for anything. It's kind of sad though, but she's just one of the most unneeded blades, and it's yet another reason why I wish Lila got to join the party and got to be Tora's second blade. The game sets you up to think that, and I'm all for subverting expectations. But it just feels so wanting that we don't have Lila in the group, and QT just never really left all that strong of an impression. Heck, we couldn't even view her heart-to-heart with Bridget until this far in. She wasn't that part of that many things either. She feels like possibly a last-minute addition. Is it? Oh, it's up above us. Okay, that's why I went past it. Maka! I thought this place seemed noisy all of a sudden. Are you here to rescue us? Don't worry, I'm all right. I was getting a bit worried with the kids with the potential shrinking in number with those and those going off somewhere. But I suppose everything will be all right now. Thank you so much.
If they seek up
Zohawk Driver, you don't count as a boss, so you know what that means. Come on, Percy, you can do it. I believe in you. You can slit his throat in midair while diving off of a waterfall. Or something. Special time. It's like a 5% chance every time I hit you or something. Something like that. Black Abyss, sure. There we go, using that to our advantage. I like this guy's voice. He has one of the few driver voices that you'll hear. Every now and again he just goes, Stro! And it sounds so funny. Rare core crystal out of you. Where does that leave us now? We have to go, oh man, we're actually going over to the Napon quarters anyway, despite us just being there a moment ago. I was like, I thought there was something that we were gonna do by now that had us going there, but I guess not, so I'll just go on my own, and then little did I know I was gonna be coming here anyway. Oh. There's this building over here. There's one in there. They knew. They absolutely knew how much people would detest this place. There's no other reason they wouldn't allow you to skip travel right now and make you run around and find all the kids one by one. Vend?
We lost the upper
They were hoping to stick him in a vending machine to make fun of his name in the most insulting way possible. The plot all makes sense. Speaking of somebody with a name that got made fun of when I was a kid, I cannot imagine something more evil. At least we know that we can do this. So I've brought Dromark into this party. We haven't really gone over the twin rings, just because he was not that good, and I didn't really want to have common blades unless they had really good abilities. So let's talk about this. Twin rings. As a common weapon class, I would call them the jack of all trades with a focus on healing. They stay close to the action, they're able to attack well, they do a lot of hits pretty fast. They have a low critical hit rate, but they have arts that can deposit HP directly into the party, which is quite rare and very nice. They also have arts for making potions on pretty much any driver, unless we're talking Morag. I think she actually gets the direct healing like Nia does. Its only driver combo access is a break art on Nia, making it kind of poor in that way. It's definitely not a driver combo weapon. And then if there's anything else I'm bad enough to say about it, it's the long recharge. Remember all that time ago when I was trying to show off Dromark's arts, but I couldn't do it because Rex was killing the enemies faster than Dromark even getting one art available? Yeah, that's a pretty common trend with them. Rex attacks a little faster than Nia does, so he doesn't quite have it as bad, but it's definitely a trait and a flaw with the weapon.
Would there be a time for a finishing blow?
Vend! I was so scared. Those people said they were gonna use it in experiments. They weren't gonna stop until they got it to work. Oh my god, they were gonna see if children really could fit in vending machines. Thanks for coming to save us, really. And where's the next one? Can I just hop over this? Thank God. Thank God, thank God. I'm so happy I can just do that. Wada Wada. The Wada Wada Plaza? Me okay. Weird old guy was laughing lots, saying something about dreams soon come true. It was very scary. Thanks, friends, for rescuing. Me want to go home and eat lots of Argentum noodle soup. And he's just gonna scurry away while this guy's over here. Rafoot driver.
Dunderhead! No effect!
Wait, who are you calling a dunderhead? You can't even say it right. You can't call me a dunderhead unless you say it right. Ah, now you're dead. Those are the last words that you ever heard in life. What a sad existence. Next one is, oh God, really not skip travel right now. No, I can't. I saw that on the map briefly, and when I first saw it, I thought, oh, the Cloud Sea's down, so the Cloud Sea's down, so I gotta go to the inn and uncover the old factory. Funny, I didn't think the old factory was beneath the Cloud Sea. Nope, it wasn't. Go, come on. Just get me over here. I shouldn't complain too much. I think I got this figured out. It's gonna be in the control room where we, shortly after we met Tadazo, just upstairs. I think it's upstairs. Oh, up the ladder over here, yes. Another use for this hidden area that we discovered. Yes, here we are. Brams driver! Brams, is your last name Toker? Just making fun of everyone's names today. It's like retribution for all the times I had to put up with it growing up. Emily, your table is ready. Go! Oh, we're gonna get a chain attack, aren't we? Hell yeah. Oh. He burped on him and he instantly died.
Easy peasy.
He got an insta-kill from burping on him.
What have we here?
Flora heals an
That was really good. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I'm crying. He instantly died from being burped on. What a fitting way for a bad guy to die. This guy's so cool, beating up those bad guys like it's nothing. Yeah, like it was nothing. I belched on him and he died. I want to be just like you guys when I grow up. Do you think the artificial blades this guy's talking about are really cool at fighting too? So I think it's less than the kidnapped children, right? Let's hurry back and okay. God, now I'm gonna try to make that happen every single time I'm in a stupid fight. I just know it. Old Periwinkle will be found in the place where we fought Rosa for the first time. Sorry, Rosa. Gotta use the right inflection. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
What a terrible shame. You went on quite the little rampage, but you can't keep this up while protecting the children now, can you? There's only so much one blade can do, my dear. I can tell by looking at you that you're a pretty remarkable blade, aren't you? How about coming to work for me? If you take part in my great experiment, of course, I'll let the children go.
Don't even start.
Even that accursed Nopon managed to churn out a few artificial blades. So why can't I? I ruminated over that for a long time, but upon seeing you, it hit me like a thunderbolt. Trying to augment children to create blades was quite the wrong way to go about it. But instead, if I were to start with a real blade, the plan is foolproof. I could create the greatest blade all Rest has ever seen. A genius such as myself could never lose out to a Nopon.
This is heresy. I have no time for the ravings of a madman.
What's that you say? Ha! I wouldn't be so rude if I were you. Acquiescing to my demands is the only way to assure the safety of those brats. Or what? You think you can turn this situation around all on your lonesome? I would suggest you think very carefully before answering, my dear.
Miss!
It's all right. I won't allow you to come to harm. There's nothing for it.
You'll release all the children, on the condition that I give myself up to you.
But of course! I see you finally come to your senses.
That is quite an attractive proposal.
Do we have a deal?
But did you really think I would trust a single word you say? There's no way you'd ever let anyone who knew your secret leave this place. After I gave myself up, you would no doubt dispose of the children. Those kids are relying on me to protect them from the likes of you. And that's exactly what I intend to do.
Dear, oh dear, you are a sharp one, aren't you? I'm starting to like you even more. However, all this backtalk simply will not do. If you don't curb that smart-aleck mouth of yours, everyone will suffer for it. After I've exterminated the runts, I'll experiment on you until you're nothing but a withered husk.
I will never allow it. I will resist you with every fiber of my being until these children are safe.
You poor fool! Why do you throw your life away so? Though blades cannot truly die, can they? However, your memories can be erased forever, and is that not death in all but name?
Even if this body is destroyed, even if I lose every last thing I hold dear, my will and my resolve will endure.
What?
Does that confuse you, heretic? This will of mine is undying. Even if you were to erase every trace of me from existence, you cannot escape justice.
Stop it! Stop it! You know what? This is too much. A blade like you would be more trouble than it's worth. Kill every last one of them! What?
Perun! You need help?
Apologies for our lateness.
Not at all. You're just in time. Come, let us deal with these deviants.
Okay, this bad guy is so cute. He's so funny to me. Zohawk driver, Valiant driver, and Gardel driver. Oh, I guess we're not fighting him directly. He's just the way he's like, and what? He's so funny. I'm sorry. I guess I know he's supposed to be like really just insane, and you're supposed to tell there's not something quite right with him and everything. But he's just so funny. I can listen to this guy talk. I think he's really. I think he's kind of cute, honestly. Maybe that's what drove him to a life of villainy. Was just everybody thought his voice was so silly and cute. Oh, did I kill him? Or no, he died over here. Okay, Common Core Crystal. I'm taking care of healing duty, actually. So, Dromark, you get out here. Got the potions. Mithra, you can go for your level 2 special. Sadly, not your level 1 to get that topple effect. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. This is gonna do a ton. Boom, 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 boom. Rex really needs the critical healing, doesn't he? I could truth. No, I can't. I can't quite yet. No. No! I'm not gonna do it like that. Break. I can topple if I get up. All right, we got him down to just 1. This should be a lot easier. Mithra, you open up with a level 1. And we can topple. If I can hit. Going for it. It's not broken anymore, sadly. It's okay, I'll get my heart back in a sec. Oh, he's just dead. Curses! Curses! How could a mere blade stand in the way of me plans? I won't let it end here! I'll make you sorely regret the day you made an enemy of me! The port is right. Oh God, sorry, Morag. The port is right through there. He must mean to escape through a ship. Well, isn't that just like a villain? I'm not about to let him get away. This is a long quest, actually. I didn't realize how quite long the story was. I remembered it being pretty decently sized, though, but this is pretty involved stuff.
Combat support function primed.
Oh, we got bosses. Sorry, Percy, you're not gonna be able to help here. I do like whipping out a situational blade just for whenever the situation could call for it. Nia would probably be better, honestly. Oh, you know what'd be better than that? Actually using Perun.
Don't let me get rusty.
And then we pop Nia there. Okay.
I'm back.
Great work.
Everything getting in our way. If there's Corvin skills involved, I won't complain.
I've remembered.
Will you not trust me?
You dumb dogs smell funny. I am annoyed. There's a Titan in that, but this guy came so prepared. Look at this, he's got 3 Ardanian Titans that he took over, including a tank one. To think that even Lindworm had a hand in this operation. He's trying to get away while this lot are holding us up. They're more skilled than the foes we faced so far. Everyone stay focused. Leave it to me. This is a continuation of what we've heard before, Lindworm being that anti-imperialist group who dresses just like Ardanian soldiers trying to overthrow the military. Yeah, they had a hand in all this, holding these experiments here in Mor Ardain. Yet another reason we cannot let them take over. Stab him into the leg of the Titan, thank you. Lindworm Falcon is over there somewhere. Oh, it's the flying one, okay. Tora, you open up with gravity. Oh no, that's Lindworm Hind. Am I dead? Am I dead? What killed me? Actually, what killed me? I don't know. You guys come over here and help me out. Good, we got a break going. I'll do the nice level 1 special again. Perun's most valuable assets. Thank you. Ice break, a real icebreaker. Then, give me the topple. Ooh, launch! Launch! Come on, Tora. Come on, Tora. You got the mech arms on. There it is! Smash! I don't have my golden thread yet. Nia, you come out here and heal us. We need it desperately. Ah! I missed it by like 1 second because of the long startup. That's kind of thing. There's a red item over there. I'm gonna grab that and see what that is. Perun, do level 3. Oh, Zeke's weak again. Man, this is actually kind of rough. Gravity Blizzard. I don't think I've ever even used this one before. I don't know what it does. Oh, blowdown. Okay, yet another effect that's not really exclusive to ice, but is there anyway. Steel reinforcements though. So it was, finishing with dark. Tori, you need to grab aggro like now. You use that, please. Mithra, get a topple. We could probably get some more party gauge going. Nia, you heal us up now, please. Redemption, thank you. And I have aggro because Nia was healing us. Awesome. This is actually kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie, these Blade quests have been getting pretty challenging lately. I welcome it because it does make me feel like these little side stories do have some real stakes in them. And I do always like how the Blades get all their little stories kind of going on. Break! You disgrace the uniform of the great man Padrag! How dare you? Still, oh, I got my gold thread. I can do the thing, yes! Gotcha. Volts. And then I can just take care of the blade combo route. We got flame, oh. Maybe I'll just do photon. I can select anything I want on the first stage of the blade combo, that's available as well. Rolling smash. Sword bash. I need these, well, I guess I don't really need the potion, but pretty much never dying in this form. Watching the gauge there, we're about halfway gone. Zeke, you do that, and I can finish off with Second Son. Oh! I guess we're doing this now. I thought that was gonna be the last enemy, so I was doing that to finish them off. Show us what just a vanilla level 1 special from you does. Look at that! Over half of the health. You only have 2 blades on. Oh, Perun defaulted to you, that was why.
You ready for this?
Cutie pie!
Astounding. Finish.
I just barely didn't kill. What an anticlimax. The Titan's the only thing left fighting. Can't we just, like, make friends with it or something? Do we really need to fight? Lightning Buster, you're done. What a messy fight that was. It can't be! I won't accept it! A genius like me defeated by these little wretches! Poppy had look of kidnapped little pawn. All seem safe and fine. That's good to hear. The Ardanian army will take care transporting all the children safely back to their families. So, that just leave us this man. What do we do with him? I guess we can't exactly just abandon him here. Satisfying though it would be to strike him down where he stands, I suppose we should take him to be judged by the proper authorities. I'm with Perun on this one. I'm sure the Ardanian officials can figure out what to do with him. Very well. Though I feel quite certain he will be sentenced to no less than 50 years of imprisonment. 50?! Zeke, thank you for allowing me to handle this whole affair. Hey, don't you go thanking me. I'm just glad we have you around. Who knows what would have happened to those kids if you hadn't found them? We should all be thanking you. Your words are all the reward I could ask for. I will follow you with pride for as long as I live, my driver. It's done. Eternal is right. Endurance 3, Ice Defense up 4, Aggro Boost 3. And there was a thing over here that I saw off in the corner. This is a control room key. Oh, it opens up parts of this place, and that's why some of the doors were still locked. Perun unlocks a new skill from that, getting Chivalry level 3.
Righteousness guides me.
Or Chival 3 if you prefer. I do find it kind of amusing that I've spoken a little negatively of Perun's voice before, and I think her bad guy has such a great voice. It's such a thematically fitting antagonist. And as one last loose end, there were 2 common core crystals gotten from that last fight. Nothing too interesting. It's been a long time. It hasn't been too long since our last one, so statistically speaking, we probably shouldn't be getting anything new.
What have we here?
And that brings us to the end of this foray. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we're gonna be heading to Gormott and seeing another story of a blade who we have had for a very long time. See you guys then.